So that's what's out there, but there's also a couple other new things on the horizon. So Evan, you're one of the foremost medical oncologists in this field. Tell us a little bit what else may be coming down the pike.
Sure. Well, TAK-700 or Terranol is it's a next generation CYP17 inhibitor, and I think the difference between that and abiraterone is that this is a more specific lyase inhibitor rather than hydroxylase. So the impact of that is that when you have less hydroxylase activity, you're less likely to shunt towards mineralocorticoid excess. So for that reason, the thought is that with lower doses of TAK-700, you might be able to get away without needing to take prednisone. You know, prednisone is a low dose that we use, but still, prednisone has side effects and certainly can affect quality of life for our patients. So that might be one advantage to TAK-700. Now, I will say that the two large randomized control trials that are registration trials that are underway are using higher doses with prednisone, but there are earlier trials. For instance, SWOG is getting ready to launch a large randomized control trial in the new hormone-sensitive metastatic disease setting that uses a lower dose that will not need steroids, so that has some promise there. I think ARN-509 is another interesting promising drug, and that is also a very potent pure androgen receptor antagonist. And again, that's an pure antagonist. There's no agonistic properties, similar to enzalutamide. There have been preclinical studies that have looked at basically its activity in animal models and have shown that it may have a more interesting therapeutic index in the fact that there may not be as much central nervous system penetration, potentially lower seizure rate, although we don't know yet from the early clinical data. It looks like that's close to going into a phase 3 trial in the near future, so I think that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, lots of good stuff out there. So.